great state of Arizona here in Tucson at Arizona Stadium for an historic game in the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. The Demon Deacons offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's caught inside the 15.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the footballs, running backs, and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And the Demon Deacons are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Wake Forest! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great throw, great timing. You could see his receiver breaks for the out route. He's in stride, in rhythm, hits him so he can get upfield and get the ball in the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Moran. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Corners are going to bail. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. This time on target. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Looking downfield on first down. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the outside. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. And the Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Touchdown, Wake! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Gives it on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw. It's Moran. A strike downfield. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
I think a really big key in the RPO game is having really good rhythm and timing. Offense didn't have it there, and that's why it falls in.
And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. Avoids. He'll take a shot. In the end zone, and it's picked off.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on second down. Got him downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. To the air on first down. Finds a tight end. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it.
Touchdown, Wake! A great catch and run for 6.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 4...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Demon Deeks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Moran. The quick out. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And the Demon Deacons have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Caught over the middle. It's DeLuca. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And he'll bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Off play action on first down. Fires on the move. Working that left side. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Moran. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the catch at the 10. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points beforehand.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
To throw, it's Moran. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's covered. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half when you got to have an execution. It's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Tucson and an intriguing Arizona Bowl.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Quick pass to the left. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a first...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Moran. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Got his man quickly. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Demon Deacons are on the move. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Right, threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Dumps it off in the flats. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads. You could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Quick completion on the out. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And the stomping has commenced.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Jacksonville State, 17.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
He's loose. The 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fellow.
42, Jacksonville State, 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Touchdown, Wake Forest! And the pummeling has started.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Moran. Got it in the middle, it's Glover. There he goes! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Oh, what a move.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. We have come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
He's going to take off. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Illegal forward offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. That's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a...
Turning it on! And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him! And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Throws for the tight end. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Dropping back, it's Moran. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's loose on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wake! And the route is on. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
Here we go.
He wants to throw it. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
55, Jacksonville State, 31.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Back to throw, it's Moran. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
And take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Pitch him inside the 20, still going. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a man, it's Moran. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense. Because today,
makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown Gamecocks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. From the gun. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
The Demon Deacons really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The give to the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Moran. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The sure hands. It's Polk. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Escapes trouble. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Rushes on him. Keeps the play going. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've